afternoon. Hi guys, how's everyone doing today? Welcome to Fact versus Fiction, and today, Jency, we're going to talk about one of the things you love, which is bling. I don't know, you guys haven't really seen him in his bling avatar, but you know, there's a jewel encrusted jacket and all that. Yes, Jency?
Well, I want to fly in that aircraft, you know, the diamond encrusted one.
He's not admitting that he has a diamond encrusted vest, but that's the plane that's really flying high in terms of views, in terms of shares online. Now, this of course is an Emirates plane. You can see that it's a Boeing 777, and it's being shared online by, you know, of course, the sheer image, diamond encrusted Boeing 777. Who else could have done it but Emirates? Those are some of the kind of comments, but it's also attracting some amount of flack because, you know, people are saying, you know, there is so much hunger in the world, and this is just disgusting, the amount of wealth put into bejeweling a plane of sorts. But here's the question. So this, by the way, has been shared by the Emirates official handle
as well, yeah.
But the narrative was different then?
So, you know, first of all, I want to really understand how will an aircraft encrusted with diamonds, how will it fly? It defies all laws of physics. You know, I don't think that can happen, first of all. Secondly, you know, it's just the fact that when I put this out on my Facebook page, there were actually people who live in Dubai who said, listen, this is Dubai, this is United Arab Emirates, anything can happen
is
here.
Possible, yeah.
No, so that's the believability factor, you know, which was involved here. But yes, this is not true. This is digital art by an artist. And Emirates had put this out on their own, you know, Twitter feed as well, on their social media, and where they put this out as something which is, you know, kind of an extension of probably their entire service industry that they are in, and the fact, you know, that they're so proud about their own aircrafts, you know, and they had to later on clarify, listen, this is a digital art, and in fact, the Pakistani dentist turned artist, you know, her name is Sara Shakil, her artwork, and she actually specializes in these kind of bling artwork, and she's quite a hit, and she has there's an article in Forbes which mentions her work, and she's done this several times in the past. But hilarious it is the way people have reacted to this, you know, reacting so strongly about it, saying that there's so much of, you know, ills in the world, and at this time, you know, you're putting out something like this.
Yeah, it's an ugly display of wealth. That, you know, that's what was being said. But what's interesting is that, of course, this has got you know, a lot of views that we were talking about, and some of the other really viral pictures and videos in the recent past have all been digital creations. I remember this one video we spoke about, Jency, which was actually called a water sculpture in Japan. It had over 5 million views. But again, that was a digital creation. So what are the markers? Are there any for us to be sort of more careful?
So I guess I can't tell you whether there are any clear markers, but if you go and Google and search, you know, that's basic what we tell everyone. You know, first thing that you get something, go and search for it. And usually when you search for it, you know, if it is too good to be true, and if it is, you know, a lot of these things are nice digital art. You know, earlier, gone are the days when you really had to actually physically make something. Now you can do all this digitally. And if you go and search for these things online, you will find someone or the other writing about this. I think in this picture, what really foxed many of the you know, people who really believed it to be true are the, you know, the luggage, you know,
it looks like an airport.
You know? It looks like an airport, and you can see vehicles there, and you can see the luggage containers that are being moved around. That really fooled a lot of people, you know. It's the believability in how that you know, that art has been created, you know, along natural surroundings. That is what you know, fooled many of them. But otherwise, if you go and search for them, there is a lot of this kind of work which is out there on Google search. One Google search, and you'll find, you know, all these kind of you know, artwork which has already been put.
So also what's interesting is that most of the time the artist will tell you that it's a digital creation. They put hashtags like that, but people end up sharing it thinking it's real.
And I think many of these artists are also on Instagram. More than Twitter, they are on Instagram, and they put it out on Instagram. So if you ever feel that you don't want to be fooled by this, you know, string of images and videos that are coming, join all these social media platforms, and you'll find it out.
And actually, you know, I don't see any harm, Jency, in forwarding something like this, as long as you do it with the correct narrative, because yes, it's you know, it's an image that really captures your interest.
Yes, that's true. And there's nothing wrong, but as long as you're not outraging over something which does not exist.
Absolutely.
And, you know, not trying to be like holier than thou and saying, you know, there's hunger and poverty in the world. This is an image, you know, it's nothing else.
Yeah, so forward this stuff, but forward it knowing what it is and share it telling people what it is. It's digital art. no need to get angry about it. Anyway, guys, thanks very much for joining us today on Fact versus Fiction. The helpline number is 7700-906-111. Here's where you forward stuff that you want us to fact check. Thanks for watching.